For tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom five defense to a top five defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Wembanyama outside. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Jordan with it. Out-guarded by Wembanyama. And that one drops.
And Trae knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
It's Vassell on the wing. Outside for Wembanyama. Corner shot. And the Spurs scoring again.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And here's Jordan outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. They have a 9-point lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Film looks good.
And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 10. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Capella. He gets it in there.
What separates Capella from a lot of great rim runners is that he actually gets out and sprints.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Pass to Capella. Outside, Jordan. No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Vassell. Drills the three-pointer.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Johnson. It's picked off. Going inside. And the basket by Castle.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wembanyama's got 12.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Buffkin. Okongwu, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's James. Up and in on the layup.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
Okongwu a screen. He got it up. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on it.
The Hawks, 14.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. He's all alone. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Okongwu, no good from outside. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Hunter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
From deep, James. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Bogdanovich. A wide open look here for Okongwu. A three-pointer, no good. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
Pass to Okongwu. It's deflected.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Yeah, the defender all over.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
James right side. Wembanyama launches a 3. Jacks up a 3. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 11. And here is Jordan. He's got 6.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Second free throw, no good. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
To the paint. And it's Capella missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with it. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. 9 points for Jordan.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Wembanyama. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jordan, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Jordan. To the middle. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
For San Antonio, they've made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lob pass to Capella. And that one is off. Spurs leading by 14. Pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got 19 points. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Michael Jordan on the wing. Launches it. Good D by Barnes.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Drills it from outside.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Back to Young. Screen by Capella. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up, shooting from there.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Pulls up on the wing. Vassell, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Young outside. Fires the three. The Hawks again can't hit.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Wembanyama. The rebound by Young. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is. It's remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says, Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Hawks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Spurs passing it around. Zohan with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Down low. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
Pass to Okongwu. And the three ball is good. Okongwu's now got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Spurs leading by 20. Barnes outside. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Risache. Counting. Risache's got his first basket of the night.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Left in the third quarter. James looking it over. Rebound Atlanta. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Spurs leading by 18. Okongwu grabs the board. And it's the Hawks ball. Okongwu a screen. Pass to Risache. And the three off target. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Branham, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Young fires away from outside. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Atlanta again missing. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's San Antonio.
The Hawks, 37.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so James will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Branham. Now Johnson. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game. A trend in the NBA, in one breath that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Johnson surveying the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Big body is what they call him. But man, does Johnson have a quick first step.
Inside. And stolen by James. Ball stolen. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's James. Misses in close. Outside, Jordan. Johnson, wide open. He fires. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Back to James. Here's Champagnie. No good on the three. Deflects the pass. Here's James. It's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Okongwu. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Fires for three. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
It's Okongwu, high post. Jordan looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Wembanyama, a screen. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Right at the free throw line. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And the Hawks with possession here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Jordan, that's for 2. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Wembanyama with it. Okongwu covering. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Jordan. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. And the first one goes.
Devin Vassell.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's sent back by Okongwu. On the wing, Johnson. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Castle. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.